Hello, friends. In the topic of emergency preparedness, we sometimes hear about the rule of threes. We can go for 3 minutes without air. We can go for 3 days without water. We can go for 3 weeks without food. What is it that we can't go without for 3 hours? Few people know that that is actually our body heat, and that in a very short period of time we can actually lose enough body heat to begin to experience hypothermia. So if we were, for example, to have a power outage, even our own homes, apartments, living spaces would pretty quickly become the same as the air temperature outside. So even if we are able to shelter in place, if we lose power for a while, this is a really important topic that we want to make sure we're prepared for. So I'm going to show you a few things today that you may not have ever seen or know about, in hopes that this will help with your own preparedness. First is a really incredible item that I discovered last year. It is an emergency bag, and it comes in a package like this. It's a metallic material, and sort of folds out like this. This is a sleeping bag made out of this metallic substance, and I tried it out actually last year when I had to sleep in an outdoor environment that was very chilly, and I had very few things with me. I had loaned my blankets to others, and but I had one of these in my emergency preparedness kit, so I actually decided to try it out, and it worked amazingly well. What it does is it's a material that retains your own body heat, and even though it's very thin, it's very effective, and I found that even with very minimal covering that night, I was very warm, and that's unusual for me. So I know now that this works very well. This single layer with another blanket or two would be enough to help you stay warm through the night. So very compact, lightweight, also very inexpensive. At the end of this video, we'll give you information about how to obtain these things. The next one is something that I keep both in my apartment and in my preparedness supplies in my trunk of my car. This is a hot water bottle. And this is a kind of old-fashioned item. It has a lid that has threads that screws on, and it's made of a very heavy-duty rubber material. This, I believe this could actually save a life, because you need very little hot water in here to heat up your whole body for hours. It's so thick, the material, it's so well insulated that you know, if you just place it on your chest and put your hands on top, it'll warm the whole body just in minutes. And I think this really could actually help prevent as well as treat hypothermia. Same with the bag, prevent and treat hypothermia. The next item is something you may know about. I always thought that thermal layers were made of silk, and silk is a great insulator, except when it gets wet. Not so much then. And also it's a little delicate, it can tear easily, that kind of thing. They now have something called smart wool, and it is a material that's very thin, 100% merino wool. So, and they make it like a t-shirt. It's thin, it's very soft, it's not scratchy. You can throw it in the washing machine. The last thing is, you know, if we were to have our apartments and homes really lose their temperature because somehow we lose power for an extended period, one really good solution to that problem is to put a tent inside your house. So I would recommend that everybody have a tent. And I have this one, which is from REI. This is a 3+ person tent, so very compact, really light. It puts up, it sets up quickly, easily, and plenty of space inside. When you have a tent inside your home, you're able to actually heat up that space much more easily, of course, than you could heat up a whole room. So this is another strategy for staying warm when, power goes out and it's cold outside. So this has been part 1 of the warmth series. We'll have another one next week, and I hope this has been helpful, and blessings in all of your preparations.